Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Correct Creative Style. This is Kenty, your girl here, live and direct, with another amazing episode of what we do on the road. And today, we're actually going to be speaking about a very interesting topic. We happen to be in the month of March, and of course, we know that in March we celebrate what? Women's Day. This is why I'm dressed in purple, right? Royal Highness, Royal Color, royalty at its best. So, we will be speaking women. We will be speaking oil. We will be speaking outer care. We will be speaking a lot of stuff that we normally do not speak during Women's Day, courtesy of our favorite brand, Mobil. I have with me the team of Sol, and they are here. We're gonna talk a little bit about Mobil and a little bit about how they acquired the brand and why this brand is such a good brand to use for your car. So I'm gonna give the floor to Mariska, who's gonna do herself the introduction.
Hello everyone, my name is Mariska Peterson. I've been with Sol Antilles for 15 years, and in 2019 we became the macro distributor in St. Martin, exclusive of Mobil products. Mobil is a very advanced oil. We have blends of synthetic and non-synthetic mineral, but I won't really get into that too much because there's some experts who can assist us with that. And I would like to introduce my team member, Mr. Benvenido Carty, better known as Papi. I'm sure you guys see him cycling on the road every day.
That's why he's so fit.
Yes.
Well, for the ladies especially, why they should choose Mobil Oil. Mobil Oil is one of the top synthetic oils on the market. And Mobil Oil, from Mobil Oil, you will get high performance, you will get reducing leaks, you will eliminate sludges, it will take high temperature, and your car will work at the best for the duration of your service.
Thank you so much, Benvenido, for sharing that amazing background information on the Mobil Oil with us. I'm very sure that some of those terms that you use are still very unfamiliar to women, which is why we're doing this. This is actually an educational platform that we would like to kick off to let women know more about their car, how to service it, what questions they should ask if they are, if they have issues when they go to the mechanic. What should they look out for, signs when they're driving. Those are all things that we as women, I think, we should challenge ourselves, and that is the theme for 2021 International Women's Day. Challenge yourself, challenge ourselves. So I think we're going to challenge this community and the women overall to become more aware about what they're driving, how they're driving, what they're putting into the cars, and also to be demanding about the products that goes into the vehicle, right? It's an investment. You want it to last for a long time or as long as possible. So we have to make sure that the products that you're using are premium and of good quality, like Mobil. So women in cars, somebody has to get there to do it, right? However, women are under the impression that we can learn about cars just from a distance. Tell me, Mariska, is that true? Can you really learn about your car and how to take care of it from a distance?
Well, that's a very big misconception. And unfortunately, the idea in the Caribbean, or the thought, is that men love cars more than women. That is really not true, right? So there are many women who love their cars. I mean, sports cars, high-end, whatever. Women do love their cars. However, we do need to get our hands dirty in order to know what's happening with your car. You don't expect that your partner, your husband, whoever, is going to do the work for you. So you should be able to pop your hood like we were speaking about, and you should be able to check your oil at least.
So, bienvenido.
Yeah, I would just give some tips to the ladies or the women about their cars. First, they should look at their dashboard while driving for red lights and signals that something is wrong.
You said dashboard, but what about if some women don't even understand what the lights on the dashboard is, and that has to go back to the manual?
As long as they see a light, something is wrong. They need to get it checked.
Okay.
They could look out for smoke from the rear end, from the muffler, heat from the hood. And even if they park, where they park daily, they could check for oil leaks, etc.
Yeah, that's a good one.
That's a good one.
They should take note of the date that they service their car. Should be serviced at least once a year.
At least.
At least
Well,
once
I
a
mean,
year.
I think if you have a new car, I think you're supposed to do it 3 to 4 times a year, every 3 to 4 months.
Correct.
That's what they
Most cars-
advise.
Yeah, most car dealerships do have it.
Yeah, and they give you like a tag that you know that you have to go back or your mechanic as well. Even if it's not your car dealership, if you have a trustworthy mechanic, you should be able to be pointed out in that direction as to when you have to come back, and how consistent you have to be with it. I would like to take this opportunity to thank Sol and Mobil. Mariska, bienvenido. Thank you for taking out the time to come and share some of this knowledge and valuable information with us. I hope that the women that have the chance to look at this video can actually benefit from some of the tips and, just overall information that we mentioned. Once again, thank you for being part of this initiative. And yeah, let's continue to inform and educate our women.
Thank you.
very much.
You're welcome.
And guys, like we mentioned before, this is all about women for women, educating women during the month of March. And we have on board Mobil, which is going to be the brand that we will be talking about, and educating women as to how to take better care of their cars. And there's no better way than to do that than with somebody that knows about car. I have with me Miss Claudette Alexander, who's very passionate about understanding the love of your car, the care. If you have her on Facebook, if you're her friend, I'm pretty sure that you share the same sentiments that I do. Every time she pops on my feed, I see her fixing something, I see her doing something with her hands, with her car. So I have her with me to give you some tips and also to share some of her knowledge when it comes to taking care of your car. Miss Claudette, thank you for being here.
Thanks for having me. My name is Claudette Alexander, and I've been doing mechanic for quite some time. How I get into mechanics, that old man who taught me a little bit of mechanic underneath a tree, and from there I grew up different places, learning it from different guys, and eventually I become a professional mechanic.
How many bottles of oil on an average would you need?
Okay, the regular cars, the small cars, 4-cylinder,
Okay.
normally use 4 quarts of oil.
Okay.
The bigger engine like V8 or 6-cylinder, they use more than 5 quarts of oil.
Okay, so it really depends on your car, the quantity
Yes.
of oil that you're gonna do. And when you're changing, are you gonna do like a full drainage of
Yes.
the old oil and then put the new one?
Yeah, and every time you change the oil, you have to change the filter.
Ah.
That goes together. You change
Okay.
the oil, you change the filter. Because if you don't do that, the oil that remain in the oil filter goes back into the engine.
That's like
And
putting, yeah.
exactly. So they go together. You have to change them together.
Okay, in addition to oil, what other things besides, for instance, like the brakes? How often should you change that? How do you recognize that your brakes need to change, for instance?
Well, also the brakes gives you a signal. There's a clip on the brake pads that makes a squeaking noise every time you apply the brakes. You'll hear a squeak.
Ah.
So, and also you feel the pedal will be soft or goes down low.
Right.
Also, when you pop your hood, if you see your brake fuel going down from the reservoir bottle where you put your brake fuel in the master cylinder, then you could say, oh, then you know that your brake pads is going down, or you have a leak.
Ah.
So these are the things.
So those are some of the tips, ladies, that we can look out for if you don't have, let's say, zero clue about, how to understand if something is happening with your car. And I mentioned oil and I mentioned brakes because I think those are two very strong and important components of driving your car that you should be aware of. Now, you had, I know over the weekend I saw you working with some of the Mobil oils. How
Yes.
did you experience
so far,
that?
I'm experiencing very good. It's my first time using Mobil Oil,
Mm-hmm.
actually. And it drives nice.
Yeah?
And I love it.
Okay.
I recommend it to my next customers that Mobil should be the best oil for your engine.
Okay, so Mobil, I mean, overall, I think is a conversation to have because most of us women, and that is just across the board, don't understand why we should know this specific topic or why we should know anything else about cars because a lot of us depend on our garage dealers, our mechanics, our husbands, our partners, a brother, someone, someone of the male that is
Figure,
male,
yeah.
figure to help us out with having that type of information or getting it done for us. But I think it's 2021 and I'm challenging your ladies this year to get more involved with your car, to get more involved in understanding what
Service your car.
goes into your car and just be part of enjoying the length, the time that your car is going to be with you because it is an investment and you
Yes.
want it to be with you for as long as possible, right? So Claudette, once again, thank you so much for being
Thank
part of
you.
this initiative. I think the next time, or I know that the next time that you guys see me with Claudette it's going to be a little greasy up, a little oiled up. I might be under a hood. I might be popping up the hood, throwing on some oil. So I'm looking forward to that. So yeah, let's enjoy Women's Day. Let's challenge ourselves to be more proactive when it comes to the maintenance of our cars, what we put in it, the brand that we use. And once again, thank you, Mobil. Thank you, Sol, for having us be part of this initiative. And we look forward to sharing much more experience with you. Until the next time.